Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. I just did a little kick, you couldn't see it. A little high kick. And I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm YouTube famous now. Okay, so this is my second review of Rupaul's Drag Race, Season 9, Episode 2. I'm so excited about it. I was actually going to live stream it on YouNow last week and YouNow live stream while I was watching it. But my husband, who was at a wedding, said, please, will you wait until I get home to watch it? So we ended up watching it last night. And like I always report on here what I ate, I had drunken chicken, Creole jambalaya from Yats, Indianapolis. No, I'm not sponsored, but thank you so much. And before I get into this, I just want to say that if you're watching this, it's probably because you love watching TV. And two TV shows, or one documentary and one TV show that you absolutely should watch right now is number one, if you're looking for other things in drag and you've never seen Paris is Burning, or you've seen it like 100 times like I have, which is like one of the most incredible history of drag documentaries ever in the world. It's where like all the terminology comes from if you want to find out about like shade and how to read somebody and all this kind of stuff. It's fantastic. Paris is Burning. It's available on Netflix right now, so it's free if you have Netflix. It is hands down one of my all-time favorite movies, even if it didn't have to do with drag. I love documentaries, and it's just really, really well done. And then the other one is 13 Reasons Why on Netflix. I'm completely obsessed with this show right now. No, I'm not sponsored by Netflix. I wish I was. Can you even imagine? This video is sponsored by Netflix. I'd die. So anyway, but those are two shows right now. If like you need something in between, you definitely should watch Paris is Burning. I mean, like if you're interested in drag at all and you've never seen it, you've just got to see it. It's absolutely incredible. So anyway, let's get right into episode 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9. And I have to tell you, what had happened? What had happened was I wasn't super excited going into episode 2. I have to be really honest with you. Like I said in my review of episode 1, which if you haven't seen it, it's linked below. I'm going to be reviewing it every week. I'm going to hopefully, since the show's on Friday, I'm hoping to review it on Friday night and have the video like up right then. And then also maybe YouNow sometimes, but I don't like with the YouNow thing, it's hard because like people are watching it all over the world at different times. So anyway, I wasn't super excited because like a lot of people, like, and if you haven't watched RuPaul's Drag Race, like I said before, this will be a spoiler review. So go watch the episode, then come back to this. But I already knew who the 14th queen was because so many people had let me know. Thank you very much. So I knew going into it that it was going to be Cynthia Lee Fontaine. And I wasn't really that excited by it just because I have to say she was never a queen that I was like completely obsessed with. I mean, that cuckoo joke is going to get real old by the end of the season, I think. But I have to say, after watching the episode, like she won my heart over, and I knew she was Miss Congeniality and all of that kind of stuff, but when you found out that like she had done so much for both teams at the end of the episode, like if you watched Untucked, you guys watch Untucked? We always watch Untucked. Okay. When you're an uber fan of this shit, this is what happens, is you get yourself so confused and you're like, oh, you're all way ahead and all this kind of stuff. So, okay, the episode starts, Lisa Kudrow comes in. I love Lisa Kudrow. I loved her 10 times more on The Comeback than I ever loved her on Friends. And RuPaul talks about her, like, on The Comeback and some things she said, and it was real funny, right? And then he gives, you know, the assignment to the queens, and the assignment's gonna be that they're gonna pick teams, and they pick teams, and, one team was Cynthia Lee Fontaine, and the other team was Nina Bonina Brown, because she had won the week before. And then they picked these teams, and they were going to do like cheerleader things because RuPaul said he always wanted to be a cheerleader. I always wanted to be a cheerleader. So, flabby arms. Never too late to be a cheerleader, okay? This summer, like this spring, is when I'm getting into shape. Just watch out. And then I'm going to be a fashion model of the world. Available on iTunes. Oh, they already did that song. It's called Supermodel by RuPaul. Anyway, so that was that, and they're gonna do this cheerleading routine and all this kind of stuff. So anyway, so they get in these different teams, and immediately watching it, like I was real turned off by that Alexis. she just was kind of like real mean and kind of bossy to everybody. And I was kind of like, okay, first of all, I've never heard of this queen before in my entire life. Who, where, what? And maybe she's real well known where she comes from, that her drag to me is not like so overpowering, creative, gorgeous, that I thought that she wanted to come on this show. And she even said something in the Untucked room or something about like, I don't know, she just comes across as very arrogant. But I will tell you what's interesting about the Untucked thing was that it could have turned very ugly, and you can tell very quickly that all of these queens are like getting along and becoming sisters, and it's very cool. I really, really like that aspect of it this year, even more so than any other season before. Although, I have to say, I do miss the shade of the Heathers a little bit, right? So, they go in and they do these cheer routines, and at the end they do the cheers and all this kind of stuff, and it was actually like really, really good. Excuse me, I was really impressed. Like, they had said in there, a couple of them, like, I can't believe, like, Peppermint from New York had, like, the funniest thing that they, like, show her, and she's, like, doing this thing, and she's like, what is this? It's so funny. But anyway, oh my God, can we just say really quick that I said last episode that I didn't review, I said I didn't think there were very many cute boys on this, except for Alexis Michelle. Let me scratch that real quick, okay? That Valentina, gorgeous boy. I was like, he is gorgeous. Like, oh my God, I love the Latinos anyway. But, so anyway, my husband's Latino, so, I mean. Anyway, and who won the show? Valentina. Who took the show at 10 months of doing drag? Valentina. Who showed it and deserved it? Valentina. I was so impressed. And if you guys have watched drag, okay, so anyway, I'm getting way ahead of myself. So they do this cheer thing. I was super impressed with it. I mean, they were throwing each other up. And what was so funny was, like, right before the episode was Bring It On, that movie, which I love. It's iconic. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. And so anyway, they're like throwing each other in the air. They're doing all these things, and I mean, the only person that really couldn't keep up. Well, a lot of people like kind of floated in the background, and Charlie Hides was like, I'm so old and all this kind of stuff. But she even did really well, and everybody I thought did a really incredible job. And they kind of let James Manfield have it for like just like rolling across the floor. But I even thought that her thing was kind of a little cute, so I didn't really understand it. But then when they all came out on the runway at the end, and they all had their, I can't remember what the perfect white party was what the theme was at the end. So I'm just going to go through and tell you what I thought, first of all. Valentina, well, I'm going to go through each queen, but Valentina ended up winning the whole thing. And she came out in a wedding dress. Well, first of all, let me just tell you, if by season 9 and 2 seasons of All Stars, when they do these group things, if you don't know to be front and center and catch everybody's attention, you're a total idiot, first of all, okay? And she literally lived it up. I mean, it was so funny because Ross Matthews said that even when she wasn't like in the spotlight, he was looking for her, and it was so true. Like, she totally stole the show. And it's the same thing about Snatch Game. It's like when you're in Snatch Game, you want to steal the show. You want all eyes on you. If you do, you'll probably win it if you have a character that is so well done as well. And it's the same thing. And I think that Valentina showed in this episode that A, she's super creative, and B, that she's super smart. Like, I think she might win this whole thing. And I really, really like her after this episode, and she was very sweet. I can't really tell how genuine the whole story kind of thing was, because she went this whole thing about. So here's the deal. For the white party, she comes out, and she came out in a white wedding dress, and it was gorgeous. And she said that her mother was always known as the most beautiful bride from the city from Mexico that she was from. And all. I mean, who knows? Is it true? Is it not? I don't care. I like the story, right? But if you're like a huge like drag pageant follower, it very much gave me an Erica Norrell. You know, Erica Norrell was Miss Continental years ago. It gave me an Erica Norrell moment when she was at Entertainer of the Year like 10 years ago, and she did this wedding song, and it really reminded me of that, and it was gorgeous. I mean, except she had these tan shoes on, that like character shoes that like they wear on Broadway. But she, the Michelle Visage, of course, called out, which I loved. I was like, all right. I mean, she never lets anything get away, right? And if those queens listen to Michelle Visage, like, she is really smart. Like, she knows, like, what to tell people to do and, like, how to get better. And I think that one thing is that if you can't take constructive criticism, you're probably not going to ever get better. And so the queens that are willing to take the constructive criticism and grow, they're the ones that end up in the final 3 at the end. They always are, right? So anyway, okay, so that was Valentina. She was gorgeous. Trinity Taylor came out in this it was funny because I said, oh, that's Barbarella, like Jane Fonda, the movie from back in the day. And Alex is like, what's Barbarella? And I was like, 12-year age difference. But anyway, they even said on the show, they said, oh, Barbarella or something like that. And she looked gorgeous. I thought, okay, now Trinity Taylor is not going to be one of those pageant queens that's going to come on the show and just be very pageanty. Like, she owned it. I thought she looked absolutely gorgeous on the runway. And yeah, I was really impressed with her. And I was really impressed with her in the whole, like, cheer thing, too. Like, she put on a performance. And if you looked at my thumbnail, that's Trinity Taylor, because I was like, I wanted to pick one that was really cute. And it was like at the end when she like got up there and she was like, I loved that so much. I was like, all right, girl, yes. I root these bitches out. Let me just tell you, like, I'm sitting on my couch screaming, watching it. Aja, what did Aja come out in? The fact that I can't even remember is terrible. What did she come out in? Oh, she had a blonde wig and she looked cute. Her hair is always, she's very much a messy queen to me. And I'm like, you need to like amp it up a little bit. If you're like really, if you're gonna do this thing, you need to like amp it up a little bit, okay? Like, I don't have any problems with her. She's very safe to me. But the makeup and the hair and everything, why aren't they clocking that yet? Like, I think she seems very messy to me. I just don't understand. Not of the level to be on RuPaul's Drag Race. It's very amateur to me, and I like her. I really do, and I think she'll do well in the pageant. I think she'll do well on the show, but it's like, can you clean it up a little bit, please? I mean, this is season 9 of RuPaul's Drag Race. This is not like amateur hour down the block, okay? Like, it's time to clean this up. Unless it's your aesthetic, and if that is, then be over the top with it, right? And then Alexis Michelle, she looked gorgeous on the runway. You know, she was not anything to me in the whole cheer thing. To then go backstage when she was safe during Untucked and be like kind of telling everybody, you know, like what they needed to do, and she acting like she was #1 and all this kind of stuff. And what was interesting was that somebody said, who's the most two annoying queens? And I think it Pheromone said to Alexis, you are, and she kind of owned it. She kind of was like, I do talk over people, and I really like mad respect for that. Anybody that can own their shit, I have mad respect for them. Charlie Hides, I already talked about. She had this gorgeous faux fur, like, what do you call it? They even made a joke about it. Oh shoot. Hoodie, like a hood over, and they said something about her being from the hood. It was cute, it was long, whatever. She very much reminds me kind of like Chad Michaels a little bit though. I don't know. Everybody said on YouTube that if you go watch her YouTube videos, and they also said the same thing about James Manfield, that their YouTube is like incredible. So I still haven't done that, I'm gonna check it out. Cynthia Lee Fontaine, of course, comes out in the end in this very gorgeous pageant gown. That's her gig, she's a pageant girl. You know, and I want to see what she does in this show. Like, Miss Congeniality to me does not win the show. I think that's great. I think that's great that she's a nice gal. Get it, baby, all day long. But you're going to get 2 Miss Congenialities back to back. Like, I want to see her do something a little bit more. I want to see her really bring it other than just her ass. And her ass is cute. I mean, it is, but let's just be for real. An ass does not make a queen, all right? I mean, I want to see some more stuff. But she was really good in the cheer competition. I was super impressed. And I was kind of surprised she didn't make top 3, honestly. She was really, really good. I mean, the face and everything. I mean, she's back to win it this time. Eureka, I thought was good. I thought she was kind of nothing really in the cheer thing. I didn't really remember her a whole lot. And then when she came out at the end for the white party, it was I mean, you know, like, she's good. She had lots of baby cleavage for days, okay? And her hair was whipped up, and it's cute and all this kind of stuff. But, like, I mean, I want to see over the top. Like, and I know that a lot of people in my first review, like, do you see this? I'm totally peeling for days, still from Miami. But so many people disagree with me on this. But, like, I really want to see it over the top. Like, I want to see it over the top. Kimora Black was in the bottom 2. I think that her outfit was a complete mess, but this was gorgeous. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. And no, she didn't really do anything in the cheerleading thing, but I didn't really care. I really didn't. I like Kimora Black, and she is a cute boy too. Real cute boy. So anyway, Nina Bonina Brown, she looked gorgeous. Again, you know, she in the cheer thing was like all over the place, very much focused. I was really, really impressed with her. You know, she put on a performance as well. And that's what we want to see. We want to see queens that look good, can put on a performance and all this. I mean, don't they get this by now? I mean, what is going on? It's like they kind of don't get it, you know? Sasha Velour, I was actually thinking about this before I went to like start recording this. Like, I don't remember what she did in the cheer, and I don't remember what she had on the runway, and that's a problem. And she's like such an over the top, I'm like, come to me, come to me, come to me. And she's like such, did she do something kind of futuristic now I'm thinking? Like, she's such an over the top queen that like I should remember what she had on. Like Valentina in that wedding dress, I won't forget that, right? Trinity Taylor in that outfit, Barbarella outfit she had on, I won't forget that. James Manfield in that tired old, I bought it from the used prom dress store, I'll never forget that. And she needed to go home, and guess what? She did go home. But I will say this, at the end, I was really surprised. Wait, who else do I have? Shea Coulee, she was okay, nothing to brag about. And then James Mansfield, and that's all I've got. Oh, Peppermint, she was okay too. I was kind of surprised Peppermint wasn't more in the bottom. Peppermint's gonna have to step it up a little bit. Her personality is over the top, but you don't really see it in the show. So let's talk about James Mansfield, and let's talk about Kimora Black, who are in the bottom two, that the very first Lip Sync for Your Life. It was the B-52s. I knew they were going to do Love Shack. I mean, I knew that when it began because RuPaul was in Love Shack. And I actually thought that James Mansfield did a better job than Kimora Black did. I just thought Kimora Black's drag to the song didn't make any sense whatsoever. And James Mansfield, luckily, like, it was kind of like her character did kind of fit Love Shack. So I was kind of surprised, although it's James Mansfield's time to go home. I mean, I don't know what she does in her videos on YouTube, and I will be watching them because I want to see, but she's not of the level of these other queens, and I did agree with Alexis Michelle when she said that. So I'm so happy that Kimora Black stayed. I hope she'll learn from it and bump it up. So anyway, I love you guys so much. I make daily content, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel, make sure the notifications bell is on, and follow my daily vlog, and Snapchat me, tweet me, everything. I love you guys. I do. I love you. Bye.